do review of episode 32, Big Boss season 19. I think today episode was all about few characters which I wanted to talk about for a long time. One is Aves, one is Gaurav, because both showed their personality. A lot of people will say that at least they spoke, but I feel that they spoke too much or they spoke out of their line. For me, I think it was all about playing a game. I am happy that they spoke though, but I think that it showed some of their gray lines or their character lines here, because I think this show is about personality. It is a game. You have to win each battle each day, but it is a game that you have to play to win. But doesn't mean that you lose your character, you lose your personality, and that is what is in question today. So let's start the review with two wonderful people, Aves and Gaurav. Let's start about Aves today. Aves was a person who was saying, if I do masti, then you guys will come to know. One of his biggest claims. Yeah. Then Aves is the same guy who's going and telling Praneeth, you got triggered. You shouldn't have got triggered. Basir was not doing anything wrong to you. But next time when he does wrong to you, don't leave him. Wow. So currently Praneeth was wrong according to Aves. And if that was the case, then he should tell Aves whatever you're doing, you were being stupid. But no, Aves did not say anything there, because pointing wrong to your friend will make you look bad amongst your friend. That is why I was saying that, because if I tell Praneeth you were wrong in front of everybody, Praneeth will not be my friend anymore. So Avis chose to keep quiet. Then he's telling him that you were wrong. But the best thing is, when next time he is doing something, that is when you catch him and you screw him. Okay, Avis, if you feel that that is the right way to do, great. Huh? Apart from that, Avis did not speak in between or in support of anything. He only mentioned that yes, Amal was touching. When everybody knows that Amal touched Praneeth, and he crossed his line. So during all that conversation, Aves is saying that yes, he touched him, it is wrong, this and that. So many things, so many point of views he had. He also got angry because Tanya was laughing, giggling, whatever. He got angry with her. He sorted out with her. मतलब आवेज यार, मतलब आवेज is playing number game, because Aves is fighting with Tanya or saying something to Tanya, again going back to them. Said something to Farhana, again going back to them. Apart from that, Aves is the same guy. During the task, goes, listens to Bajaj's command, tells Ashnoor to cheat in the game, and Ashnoor follows that thing. Wow. मतलब Bajaj is saying, let Bajaj tell Ashnoor all that. Bajaj is telling Aves, and Aves is going and doing that. So Aves is somewhere the Zazu of Big Boss, because yesterday it was all about them, right? And between all of that, there is one more thing Aves is saying. Ashnoor was playing fair or whatever she was saying. I don't agree with that. And Aves is having a discussion with Gaurav where they're trying to stop Nidul for sitting on two sides. Wow, Aves, this is your game. This is your personality. This is your side. You want to stand by your friends. You want to stop your friends from interacting with other people. And you think this is how the show will go. I think somewhere people have forgotten that this is also a show that they needs to run. You are stopping each other friends or not trying to indulge or have conversation or gonna dance in your own group, and you think you will get your enough of content. No, you will do stupidity. These guys will take stand, and that's when you will be on fire. And Aves, to a fact that Aves agreed that he did not do his cleaning ka work, which Tanya removed, which he's saying that he felt that there is a change. Aves, you have come here to do your duty, do that here. You have 30 million followers, but you are a complete waste of an influencer for me in this show. 30 million followers, but you can't understand tasks, you don't understand game, you don't understand duty. You're with a guy who's so dumb, but you're still trying to be with him, who got your girlfriend, whatever your girlfriend was, the fake girlfriend, I feel. You got her out of this show. Huh? Because of Bajaj, your girlfriend went out of the show, right? And then you're making strategies and all of that, and it's just falling flat. You will eventually win certain days, but the days when you will win, you will go extreme, guys. Trust me, you will go extreme, you'll go crazy, you'll go mad. But anyways, Aves is Aves. Aves wants to do what Aves does. So apart from his body language changing here and there and mocking or making sound, this is what Aves does more frequently or more honestly. This is what he does. So I think to watch this kind of a content, or I'm just saying that if I'm following him, I'm though not following Aves, but I'm just saying if I'm following Aves and he is having 30 million followers, and with the 30 million followers, if this was the content, I think I'm so sorry guys, you should unfollow him, honestly unfollow him. He's waste of your time and my energy, because saw his game, you actually saw his game. Now let's come to, now after leaving the Chote Mia, let's come to the Bade Mia. Bade Mia, Chote Mia, Suhan Allah. The movie characters were absolutely fantastic. Amitabh Bachchan and I'm not getting the name. Shit, Chichi, Govinda. Yeah, but here both the characters are bad. Now let's come to the Bade Mia, Gaurav Khanna. Gaurav Khanna is a person who knows brilliant chopping, but will not cook. Knows enough of things, but will not do it. Thinks he is a smart player, but will play with dumb people. I will give all that explanation. Gaurav today was telling Praneeth, or was telling that him touching you is not right. But Gaurav did not utter even a word in front of Amal or Basir. He did not even utter a word. Huh? To a fact that Praneeth even asked, why didn't you say in front of everybody? He said, what will I tell? What will I tell? But he's telling this is wrong, this is right, this is not to be done. You don't go there, let them come here. This is how it has to be done. So this is Gaurav's game. I wanna say this is Gaurav two-faced game, bro. Two-faced game. And if this is the two-faced game, are we liking it? I'm not liking it. If you all are liking it, I'm telling you, he's gonna be thrown out of this show mid-season. Definitely, will be thrown out of this show mid-season because he's trying. Yeah, again, he will be bashed this week. Bajaj will be bashed this week. And apart from that, getting bashed, he is the one who's not taking stand for his friends, giving suggestions, pinpointing, poking, or trying to tell them. And in the night, taking opinions from Praneeth. He was asking Praneeth for strategy, where Praneeth was saying that people are brainwashed, we'll have to go all out, and we'll have to do gar ki baate. That he took advice from these guys, Praneeth. And apart from that, uh, I think he was saying having a conversation with Praneeth in the bedroom and late at night. He's saying that this fellow is dumb, and because of him, a lot of people are not coming in this group. I want to say that Gaurav was the one who said that he is a smart player, and I agree if he says that he's a smart player. But if you are a smart player, why are you playing with dumb people, or why are you including a dumb person in the group? You know, na, a dumb person can make you lose the entire show. You can play an individual game. Play an individual game. Why do you need more people? People will talk if they have to. People will do what they want to. Kunickaa is playing their individual game. She is today with you, today with someone. Today she's part of your group. She will screw them also next week. Then she'll be part of this group. She'll screw them also. Kunickaa is this way, but she doesn't care. So why is Gaurav been worried about so many things, not able to say his opinion out and clear? And then he wants to stop Mridul for not interacting with other people, but he will fool around with Tanya. He will fool around with Zishan. He will talk to Farhana. Everything he'll do. Matlab, bro, this guy absolutely has a shit strategy, or he's becoming a manipulator with Mridul. When he was telling her why are you going and sitting there, and whatever he said during that conversation, I felt it was not needed, because Gaurav is thinking he is smart, but to a fact that he agrees that Bajaj is dumb, but to a fact that sometimes your enemy is such hate that you're ready to deal with dumb people. I just want to give an example. If Gaurav is sitting on a boat and he knows there is a hole in the boat, will he not jump out of the boat, or will he not change his boat? He will, right? So when you know you have a person in the team who will do damage rather than damage control, then rather you do jump out of that boat, right? But no, Gaurav is swinging with that boat and taking opinions from Praneeth, who's most likely to get eliminated this week, and he's taking opinions from him. This is the Gaurav's gameplay. Wow. I never saw such a loser player, bro. He's not in the game. He's not even having a sense. He's only giving tippany. In Hindi, we say a tippany, Vishesh tippany. That is what he was giving. He was telling Ashnoor that go put more this side inside, these things inside. Huh? But he gave her that idea. He did not give her that idea. Arey yaar, at least count how much is there. If you're not winning, at least keep your things out. At least let the people have ration. Apart from that, Gaurav couldn't even tell her. Matlab chicken went, all that went. Paneer went and he's worried. Arey yaar, paneer is gone. Why didn't you not see? Why didn't you not? Arey Gaurav, you are worried about your paneer. You're worried about your food, but you don't want to cook food. You're not even helping Ashnoor win the game. But you're telling her after the game, yeah, you should have done that. Why did you get it out? Why you got your 3 4 boxes out? Bro, are you stupid? Are you really stupid, Gaurav? This is your personality, and then I am sorry. This is not the personality that I would want to be dealt with. And if I was a partner, I would. If you've acted as a hero across television because of your face, then I think it is only facial heroes. This is not reality heroes. They don't have personality. They don't have that aura. And if your aura is missing, you are gonna be called Madam Laura. I'm just fooling, guys. Do not get offended. I'm just saying this is GK's game. His strategy was bad. GK's and worst to a fact. GK gave a strategy to Bajaj. Ki you go in front of them. Matlab you gave Bajaj ki go and thank Zishan Bhai and Shehbaz. Go and hug them. To a fact, GK thinks it's a smart strategy. Always thinks that he understood how to play the game. To a fact that even Shehbaz just got it in 1 second. Got it in 1 second because Bajaj came laughing. Zishan Bhai got it. This is strategy. Wow. If this is strategy, then I think you need to go back to school, bro, because this is dirty game, evil thinking, sidekick game, playing from the side, not playing from the front, not even taking stand for your friends. You sleep. If I share a same bed with him, I will have the balls to tell him he was wrong or he was right. But I did not take a stand for him. I wouldn't play like that, bro. So Gaurav, I'm very sorry and I'm very disappointed to see you this way. It was better that you didn't speak and you would have gone out of the show. It was still better than showing this side of a personality, which is absolutely useless according to me. So Gaurav, I just want to tell you, you're completely bullshit. So let's come to other things that happened in the episode. Shehbaz was great fun. Shehbaz did his own stand. Shehbaz had a different opinion. I loved all of Shehbaz. Shehbaz is killing it. Apart from that, Bajaj goes to Amal and says, but the Bajaj inside goes and tells escalation, this, that, all that shit. I will see them. And he walks like a man who's going to take a stand. And then he's going, Acha, you touched him? You touched him. This is Bajaj. And this is the guy you want to support. Bullshit. And Bajaj, he spoke so much about escalation, but what did he do? And he's talking about escalation. Wouldn't it be right that whatever things that he says shouldn't be escalated as well? Lachak and all that. He's gonna get bashed this week. And to a fact that during the game, he says, I'm a sportsman. He says, I am Punjabi Munda. He says, Are Udpe. And he's telling Ashnoor to cheat in the game. And Ashnoor cheated. Ashnoor had no brains. Anyways, I'll come to about Ashnoor. And Bajaj over all of that, cheating, this, that, whatever he's doing. He's telling Aves, he's telling others that we are playing fair. My gluten food is gone, bullshit, that and all. Bakwas band kar, bro. Bakwas actually band kar. Yeah. And then he gets into Farhana's fight. He gets into Farhana's fight when she's having with Ashnoor, or she gets into fights when Farhana's having with Kunickaa, and he's trying to show the floor. Yaar, trust me, doing so much that sometimes I feel like if I could get into Basir's body and I showed him the door, trust me, I would have made him go right, left, and center. Yaar. Let's come to our the task here. So, guys, give me an advice. Guys, you can give me your opinion if you have one. So, the task. Let's come to the app room task where this guy got 5 options. First option, support Ashnoor. She becomes a contender, but you get only 75% of the food. 25% is lost. Easier one, great. Second, support Farhana. You lose your own captaincy. Difficult one, he will not do most likely. Support Neelam and Aves will not be captain. Support Tanya, Gaurav will not captain. Difficult one. Support Kunickaa and Ashnoor will lose her soft toy. I think that this was the most easiest thing because I'll tell you guys, Ashnoor has got a real soft toy in a in a form of a human who she can cuddle, hug, kiss, and do everything. And she would not need a soft toy because she's got this guy who is dumb. Like because soft toys don't have brains, this guy has no brains. Normally you cuddle with a soft toy, so this guy is there to cuddle with a soft toy, right? This guy is worth a cuddle. And best thing, Ashnoor can have any kind of conversation because this guy is stupid. He will take a stand, he will talk to you, reply to you. Matlab, better than a soft toy, she's got this guy who has busa in his head. More like a soft toy. Soft toy will have what? Busa, na? Cotton. This guy has busa. And to a fact, Ashnoor is such a wonderful person that she will not require to miss a toy because see her face. She said, "Arey, that's why Big Boss go, let me get my toy inside. Arey, you've got ye to bada toy you got, Baba. You don't need. His brain works according to your wavelength. Matlab he's 9 years bigger to you, but he behaves as dumb as you are because Ashnoor, you are absolutely dumb. I'll tell you why. Huh? Because first, when Ashnoor became a contender, 25% of the food was lost, but nothing, no opinion, no stand, nothing was even discussed. But when the task started happening, and when Ashnoor started to lose, and Ashnoor started to do what she wanted to do, she in fact did to look good in eyes of television. She in fact did so many things to look better in front of whom? In front of Kunickaa ji also. So though drone task tha, so there was a task of two drones. So being one of the drones, she was trying to show that she cared about food and this and that. But Ashnoor, can you tell me, when you became a contender, you lost 25% of the food, you did not take a stand there, and then you're saying I'm a fair, I'm a considerate player and all that. How are you fair when you did not take a stand for 25% of the food being lost of the entire house for you just being a contender? Apart from that, when all that was lost, you even cheated in the game. You took Farhana's box and you put it on your side because Bajaj gave you that advice that came via Aves. Because that came via Aves, or it was Bajaj's advice, you in fact did that. And how are you saying that you're being considerate? You're as big as a cheater as you are. And if you didn't, then you should have put more boxes in. Or to a fact that if you did care of people's food when you saw Farhana was leading, you could have did deal with Farhana. Farhana, what I can do is these boxes are inside. Great. What I would love to do is that I will put two boxes down. You put two boxes down. You will anyways win. I would have done a deal like that. At least people will have more food. But what you did, stupidity. What how you played, as dumb as you are. Ashnoor looks fabulous during the episode. She dresses so well. She's like one goodie. I'm absolutely looking beautiful, but she forgets to apply brains. She doesn't forget to apply makeup, but she forgets to apply brains in the game, brains in the task. Ashnoor, yaar, if you are so stupid, then you are not worth it, yaar. I don't understand. Why are you in this show when you're not gonna apply your head? And we are ready to accept you like this way. Wow, wow, wow. सही है मस्त चल रहा है. I don't know, it is going on. Big Boss is giving us this treatment and we have to accept her like this. And to a fact that Aves was saying, these guys are like followers, these guys play like followers. If I take exact meaning of follower, in Aves's gang he's 30 million, Mridul 5 million active followers. This one, uh, uh, Gaurav is the famous actor of a television. He'll get all the support. Ashnoor has 9 million. So if we talk about followers in the literate meaning, then these guys are the number game they're playing. They're also trying to play the number game by getting more people in the group. Apart from that, these guys have no opinion. These guys are trying to isolate the other gang. But that other gang has opinion. They say what they say. They're saying it on the face. You guys have no opinion. You are asking your own friends to take a stand where your friends are not taking a stand. You were asking Gaurav to, Praneeth was asking Gaurav to take a stand, but did Aves take any stand? Nothing. Did Bajaj take any stand when all this was happening? Bajaj was inside. Did he come out? No. Wow, bhai, wow. This is friendship. Wow. And I did not understand Aves and Gaurav stepping in to stop Mridul to mingle with both the sides. And you're telling Mridul to take stand when there's a fight amongst your friend. Why don't you take stand amongst them and put your opinion out and let them not screw your friendship? Wow. And then you are the same guy who is in this same group, but you agree Bajaj is dumb, you agree Ashnoor has no game, but you will always play with them. You also know that Praneeth is at the risk of losing or going out of the house, but you're taking advice from Praneeth, who is giving you, there's a lot of brainwash happened, we'll have to go all out, and then we have to do घर की बातें. Wow, 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 Gaurav. And and on all of it, Gaurav has a strategy that because these guys voted in the assembly room, Zishan Bhai and this one, Apna Shehbaz voted for them. Then the Gaurav has a strategy: go in front of all of them, say thank you, let it burn. So somewhere to Gaurav is trying to apply burn all. But for the fact that even if he's trying to apply burn all, the other boys didn't say anything, and both these boys understood. Zishan and this one understood that what these guys are trying to play. If you're such silly games, you're thinking you're gonna win this show. No, absolutely not. Let's come to Farhana fight. Anyways, Farhana was, I think, was after the assembly room. So let's come before that. I think Farhana. I think let's talk about Farhana's fight afterwards only. Let's talk about the assembly room. So I agree. Bajaj's captaincy was waste. People took stand. Shehbaz and these guys had a different opinion. Maybe different in terms of they got to do a lot of masti. They didn't do a lot of work. Maybe basis that they chose Bajaj. That is their opinion. I don't agree, but at least they had an opinion. These guys are playing in group but having no opinion. These guys are not playing in group but are a group but having different opinions, and that is more welcome. And because of that, Bajaj won. So Bajaj becomes a contender in the house. But I want to thank few people who spoke well. I think Tanya today nailed it. She spoke absolutely brilliantly in this episode where she called congratulations to Ashnoor for being the captain in the house. She said Bajaj did great acting in the last few days. She said that matlab she spoke about Aves also so many things that I don't know. She said something, I don't remember it. Midul had a different stand out of the people that I feel had a different stand. Tanya's stand was different. Midul's stand was different. Shehbaz and Zishan's stand was very different. But between all of that, Kunickaa, though, you know how she is. She is gonna do all the shittier things, and she wants all the love, but she doesn't care all that love because she's lived her life. So she's got nothing. She's not gonna worry about trolling and all of that. But Kunickaa ji is as ridicule, or she can become a villain for sure. She is gonna get a televised show of being a villain. And trust me, and Kunickaa will leave it there as well. Ashnoor, I just said Ashnoor only wears great clothes. She knows to apply makeup, but she doesn't know to apply brains. And Aves and this guy Bajaj does lot of lot of language, actions, mocking in a very different way, which is trying to trigger people. But anyways, we'll let go of that, because if touching is allowed, I think mocking and all of that should be allowed and wouldn't be. But I think their strategy to mock Zishan and Shehbaz, or mock Basir and Amal by using Shehbaz and Zishan, felt flat, bro, because it didn't work for me. But Farhana was fired today. Farhana is dangerous. She is like spice, and when she vomits on people's face directly, because she took Konika ji for ride. She took the other side for ride. She has her own stand. And to a fact, Aves was the same guy who went and said sorry to Tanya. Aves was the same guy who again immediately in 5 minutes started to resolve with Farhana. Aves, yaar, Bade Miya, Chote Miya, Suhan Allah, you are the only Chote Miya who does not have the stand, the spine, which is worth it. I think your spine is somewhere short. I think it is missing some L4, L3 or whatever, but you don't have spine, bro. You might be Aves Darbar, but you are behaving like a darbar for me. Yeah. So I think that's all about today's episode. Gaurav showed his two-sided game. I did not like it. Always. So, anyways, I think I don't like the other group in general. I think I made my choices. So I'm gang Lorde Char. I'm not gang Gochu. And I just want to say that to everybody who thinks or who says or who feels that other guys are doing good. So I just want to say that thank you for watching my review. If you like what I say, please like the button, subscribe me. If you do not like or do not agree with my opinions, you can hit the dislike button or unfollow me. I have no problem, guys. You can leave your comments. I would love to see them. You want to send hate, no worries. You are most welcome. Do whatever you want to do, but don't trouble anybody else. I just want to say that I'm sorry if I said something out of the line, out of context, or maybe in a form of a joke I say something things which may hurt any community, any animal, or maybe my opinions come out wrongly. I'm sorry for all of that. I don't intend to do any of it. So just an apologies for everything like that, and rest, do what you want to. Guys, that's the review for today. Good night. Bye. See ya.